Now, what spiritual abuse is can be summed up in a nutshell. Spiritual abuse is when someone tries to control you, tries to limit you, tries to force you under bondage by asserting authority over you. Most of the time, they will try to make themselves seem superior and you inferior. They will try to be, I won't even say bold, because bold is fine, but aggressive in the things that they do. It's almost as if though they are trying to push you or not guide, but push you into places where they want you. It's not like, could you please? Would you do this for me? Could you please come here? Could you please go there? No, it's more like, let me push you into it, because I want you to feel as if though that you have to allow me to assert this kind of authority and be subject to this rudeness. That's spiritual abuse, not authority abuse. Now, how a pastor could assert spiritual abuse, even though he has authority. His authority could be defined as the authority to guide, to lead, not to push or pull. Now, in the church, like I said in the prior video, he has authority there. But in your personal life, even if you're sinning, he can teach and preach against that sin, but he cannot physically force you to do anything. He teaches and preaches, he's guiding and leading, but you decide if you are obedient to those words or not. So he has authority, but he does not have control. Anyone who is making decisions or coming at you that feels like if you're under this or makes you feel like you're being controlled, they are serving spiritual abuse. They are putting spiritual abuse. When I sit there and said, when somebody is not asking, if I want you to do something, like say if I want you to say, help me move some chairs, I'm not going to go up and say, move those chairs now. I'm going to come up and ask you, could you please help me move these chairs? I don't care what position I'm in. I'm still going to respect you as a human being, and I'm going to respect that you do have the right and the ability to make choices for yourself, and that includes whether or not you want to help me move chairs. If I want to use something of yours, I'm not going to just take it. I'm going to ask you if I can use it, because I'm going to respect that it is your property and not mine. I'm not going to assert authority. If I do step into my place of authority, I'm still going to respect you as a human being. I'm still going to respect the fact that you have a right to make choices. And I'm not going to put you in a position where I feel as if that you don't do what I say. See, it's not about what I say. It's about God. And here's the thing, even somebody with the top authority still needs to respect you as a human being, still needs to treat you as a human being, even when you're called out for sinning, even when they call you out for doing something that goes against the rules of the church. They still cannot talk to you or treat you in a demeaning manner. That is spiritual abuse, and that is done to make you feel so inferior that you allow them to force you under that bondage. That's spiritual abuse.